Your Domison Jones, Fidelity Bonamaya de Plaza Bonsan Cassiano, Esro Honoma and Ewo. Obana Okata share Atenpong media, on Betcho Ama Waba. Bet me so a fair one, mature for so 0244519888. Mrs. to be Mamma 0244519888. Afei de kasebo no de edimo akutin ni bini Ghana emampenyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama also ono enya de a waye open tentem ayi defense minister bia sanso ena eye chief of staff nso ede sembi aba betuja me de emunchemu ebebro donkuma amanyoko nso omani abrepa omode nsembi tuja me de emunchemu ebebro when nsempi ka ho ena me de ba beso se anopa no nsia kasebo ewa Atenpong TV so Midi ede Sreya Musa obetin so afremi Hajia Sreya me twa me husima ba na sameba kasebo ni nchemu medini na bebro Afede jebre na tie kasebo ni enchemu ankasa Yade yani betchemu ewa Ghana yemampenyi akache His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ode insembi ababe tujo kakura na ye so say ono enya ade oye na ho hariso anasa opre no ho ayi defense minister anasa environment minister bia na ono obeyi bi no di next year ansa obeyi defense minister anasa environmental minister yenkona nkwetie no abra ode insem no etudwa na ankasa embra.
We came into office, I pinched myself and said, what trouble have you gotten yourself into? Because when we saw the economic numbers and all that, and I mean the way things were haywire, we realized that we had really bitten quite a lot, and that God should help us to have the jaws and the mouth to be able to chew what we had bitten. And happily, He listened to our prayers. It's taking a lot of hard work. It's taking fiscal discipline. We've had to be in discipline, all the appointees. We made a promise to appoint not more than 60 ministers, and some people said, how are you going to work with only 60 ministers? As I speak today, we're working with 58 ministers because, unfortunately, they say Allah gives and Allah takes. He took 2 of our comrades, and we haven't filled those positions yet. I can see people speculating he's going to appoint a new defense minister, a new environment minister. We're not in a hurry. I'll do those appointments next year after the holiday, the Christmas and the New Year. We'll fill those positions. And so those speculating about somebody going to be appointed tomorrow and all that, I mean, just take your time. Go and enjoy Christmas, and then after Christmas, we will take a decision on those ones.
Fayani enchemu oyo chief of staff akache ononso eden sembi ababe tuja o say eye FIFA World Cup no enye say enya ade eye 9 minutes kekeo eye ade bia ehuhia pa enti mindset edefa 2029 and I say 2010 no enya ade a eno na ebefa so akọ 2030 no o say kwan a yebefa so akọ 2030 no eye abra nkwan we so na ebe sha ase enye sese na ebe tena se atwentwen ye na so kra yenkona nkwatie no abra odin nsem ne etudwa na embra.
We need to remind ourselves that the World Cup is not just about what happens over 90 minutes. It is about what we do with the 4 years leading up to it and 4 years that follow. The road to 2030 begins now. This oversight committee must lead with accountability, speed, and national consciousness. The time for scattered effort is over. That's why we say we are resetting our country. We cannot afford to enter 2026 with the mindset of 2014 and 2010. Let us correct what must be corrected and amplify what can be built. Let us lead with clarity. Let us act with urgency. Let us project Ghana with discipline and pride. I thank you all and wish you well in your endeavors. Thank you.
Aduani and Shermo, Ewa Yewra Kennedy, a Japan, Akache, Abra Ode, Ntuabo, Eco Piemo, Ewa Western region. How and Oka say ye can't or baby or mutu and one. A Western region ho gas on so one a year too. Now they see a year swat Makoni na ababebu and crying has said. Any quine say Nina ebasa so bano be your man penina. A yadia a year regions ahodwana. Obepe say obe ode eye nnoko ahodo ni bia akwa akopie mu e wa regions bia mu yenkone nkotie no embra
most workers in pedal no near waha enso investors will come begin to build employ carpenters, masons, plumbers, arc welders, painters, tilers. Ubonse economy in the western region is picking up. Picking up.
Enchemu ewo donkuma amanyoko na akache anase minority for akache minority leader Yewura Alexander Afenyo Markin ononso edena nibresem aba betu Japan o kasa no timu se na ne abre ankasa o se MPP amanyoko omaye krado se ombekwa akoda nsoni na ne se jeja otena or judge udi asema undi no kwan paso kwan ya old faso edi asema otum se enye no kwan so ano no nti eyade a omo mfua so omo aye ready say ombekwa akoda nsawam.
The judiciary must know that their actions and inactions to serve the interests of whoever their paymaster is has the tendency of destroying our peaceful republic. We will not mince words. They can conspire to call us one by one for a so-called contempt of courts. We are criticizing their shameful conduct. We are not afraid. We are ready to be in Nsawam for their so-called contempt. The world will see their disgraceful conduct. We will not sit aloof and allow them to undermine the very rule of law that they are supposed to protect. How can a judge who calls himself a judge sit in court and misconduct himself in such a manner and expect the country to be quiet? Now here is where the matter becomes even more extraordinary. This order, an order with massive political, legal and democratic consequences, was pronounced without the court's full judgments, as I've stated supra. There were no written reasons, no factual findings, no legal analysis, just a naked directive issued into the public domain. And the whole constituency is now being told that there must be a rerun. I am a practicing lawyer of experience at the bar. I understand that courts occasionally deliver rulings with reasons to follow. But such a practice is the exception, not the rule. And it is never an acceptable approach when the stakes are this high.
Yani echemo ewa ensemfu from dia yedi bechemo ewa Ghana yemampenyin abedi achire Professor Jenana Opoku Ajimai Akache wakwa akopiem ewa Rwanda one Ghana for omo Rwanda akwa akodi enhyemu.
We encounter here in Angola, getting the various visas for our visit here, either for business, for tourism, for family, and all of that can be very daunting and sometimes very, very frustrating. We believe that it will encourage stronger economic ties and people-to-people cooperation between our two nations. We believe this is possible, especially given the track record, especially of our Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs. We know that he's able to get that intervention done for us as well.
I want to assure the leadership of the Ghanaian community that I have listened attentively to all the matters that you have raised, and as soon as I return to the ministry, I'm going to take immediate action. And the ambassadors here will tell you I don't waste time at all The last time we were in Nigeria, the Ghanaian community made similar requests. You may want to check from our compatriots in Nigeria. We have promptly addressed all those matters they raised. They asked for a machine that can print the Ghana card, and we delivered that. They asked for enhanced consular services so that they can secure Ghana passports under 15 days. We have delivered that. So if you check with your compatriots in Nigeria, you notice that we are a promise-fulfilling government.
We live in the best part of the world, I think, living in the tropics. There's hardly anything that doesn't grow in the tropics. So why can't you grow your food? So we are trying to look at the basics, ensuring that we are putting a halt, if not a big break on the exportation of raw materials. We are trying to find ways in which you can process the raw materials, because that is where you get a lot of wealth. That is where the value rises. If it's all about exporting, then you are not going to get a lot of benefits of what you need. And the analogy I use is that, okay, so let's say you harvest your cocoa and you export it into another place. But between your harvesting the cocoa and exporting, there are some jobs you have created. But imagine if we were to process the cocoa and add value. So then what happens to your children? They are falling into the Mediterranean, trying to cross to get jobs you could have created at home. It's not an amusing story, but part of it, we want people to migrate because they want to, not because they are being pushed out or that they don't have choices. Okay, so we want to ensure that we are creating the jobs at home and keeping them at home.
Chemo ewo ensemfo from the ayemfa yane enchemo ewo Ghana Revenue Authority for akache wano na omne national security aka omo ho aboma ode nsem bi etudwase na eye anyumakuo bi eba omo aso ye se omo de anwa anase anwa ayede no aduane ekobokina na se na Ghana mmra no sitie no ode eye products bi free ha akọ krofu forso a omo nje tax bia ode ko free sa omo tete omo no omo de akwhye eye tema baabi nkran ha sei ewo tema baabi na omo tete omo kochi omo no nka to eda so nyina 1.9 million na so omo hwe omo gigi omo no omo kika bom ni na 3.6 million na omo ye we say omo de kire afoforo ama ye adesuade ama obia na omo gi no ma no so na omo gi e de ama Ghana aban.
The cost of one unit of Agenda 111 will cost $70 million. The Speaker, this will bring a total cost to completion, if we were to complete all the Agenda 111 projects, to 19.26 billion Ghana cedis. But if we turn to paragraph 1060, and in the 2026 budget, the Finance Minister allocated 100 million Ghana cedis for the completion of 10 of the Agenda 111 projects. Mr. Speaker, we all know that one unit will cost in excess of 170 million Ghana cedis. Yet the Finance Minister has allocated only 100 million Ghana cedis and telling Ghanaians that they are going to use that amount to complete 10 units of the Agenda 111. This means that if we were to go by the pace set by the NDC government in completion of the Agenda 111 project, it means that the Agenda 111 project is going to be completed in the year 2219, 193 clear years. The cost of one unit of Agenda 111 will cost $70 million. The Speaker, this will bring a total cost to completion, if we were to complete all the Agenda 111 projects, to 19.26 billion Ghana cedis. But if we turn to paragraph 1060, and in the 2026 budget, the Finance Minister allocated 100 million Ghana cedis for the completion of 10 of the Agenda 111 projects. Mr. Speaker, we all know that one unit will cost in the excess of 170 million Ghana cedis. Yet the finance minister has allocated only 100 million Ghana cedis and telling Ghanaians that they are going to use that amount to complete 10 units of the Agenda 111. This means that
Enchemo ewa mrashe bedwefie ehonom ena awineba mmabiaja mantimi agweli amfa ncheme MP ena okasa se 2026 budget na finance minister obekaye no na okasa 100 million na omde roketi agenda 111 ani na project 10 projects a omde eba abeye na okasa no one omo enya adwene yenkone nkotie no abra ode nsem no etudwa ewo mrehye bedwafie no emra.
if we were to go by the cost of one unit of Agenda 111 will cost $70 million. The Speaker, this will bring a total cost to completion, if we were to complete all the Agenda 111 project, to 19.26 billion Ghana cedis. But if we turn to paragraph 1060, and in the 2026 budget, the finance minister allocated 100 million Ghana cedis for the completion of 10 of the Agenda 111 projects. Mr. Speaker, we all know that one unit will cost in the excess of 170 million Ghana cedis. Yet the finance minister has allocated only 100 million Ghana cedis and telling Ghanaians that they are going to use that amount to complete 10 units of the Agenda 111. This means that if we were to go by the pace set by the NDC government in completion of the Agenda 111 project, it means that the Agenda 111 project is going to be completed in the year 2219, 193 clear years.
Ena emrema kwan amamede anopano nsia kase boni na asi na dedi mo akotini ni bini Ghana ye mampenye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama odensem betu dwa se ono enya ade a oye na adwen se obeyi defense minister anase environment minister bia no no ansa na obeyi environment minister je bia next year ansa obeyi environment sanso na chief of staff nso edensem bi aba betu dwa se 2030 a ye kwan a ye befa so akọ 2030 no kwan na ni nti emre no na adru no yenye tutu enoma yi sanso na MPP donkuma amanyokuo no minority leader yewura Alexander Afenyo Markin ono so edena nibrisem ebetu dwa pa se jeja oti jedrum ho o jeje asema a enye no kwan so no otumu se o jeje asema na enye kwan na o faso ejeje no na enye no kwan so kra we no o ka se omo enye ade a ombefa so kra omo ani abere papa nti kwan da hwa se anase omo ani abere se omo betimi akwakoda nsawom nti we na nsempi ka ho na mede beso se anopa no nsia kase ewo Atenpong TV so kase boy nyuma ko bi na so masene na mitimi di kase boy ebro Odimafo Spiritual Healthcare Hospital Prophet Odimafo say entena se endi abobo tutu America how yare how bia tutu America fa bedan no na onye hu hwehwemo ontu hu anamo emfa emma so betina say amayeje okuna firu nsam anase yebeje oyira firu nsam asase na abusuafo ede ajawo no o papa mu afrimu ede ajapade ajawo abusuafo say omonti ase kra Mr. Entina se fabedan Prophet Odimafo onsa ebeka wajapade back oyiro no onsa ebeka no back sanso na okunu no onsa nso ebeka no back nti Entina se entwentwen ona so kra onfa o how embedan Prophet Odimafo ensan fanko kofie da biara da time se obetutu ameka na wama onan abọọto odi abedan prophet odimafo na watu ho anamo ede ama obetima afre wa ahomatrofo iso 0244519888 mesitu bi mama 0244519888 eha ena meremo kwan amamde kaseboni na asi midi ede Sreya Musa obetimi so afre me Hajia Sreya Mindawase ema omo eneshe makam.
Ida was say what the woman afemi odofo back to send that oil no etete Atenpong asue ana edebegwa manso na emra so say yetumi sesa enioma eni so de pagya mu yetumi kwanyani eni nti necessary boy homodin say be register back to send that oil no Food and Drugs Authority MAT as say oil no abuso dodo na adoso ogwa so a ohu back to send no emu sonson nti no be betumi a yesese din no eni nti yeyi abrofo din no afiso ana yede twi din no ade atoso emprempren edin na sesa abe adane oil enu ana ne tete no back to send oil na yede kutia ahonbone a wakutia nipa obi ato adu obi abo obi ayi bibi ewusunsun mu a ekutia wa e ba cho enu ana so benya adane oil ni bi na wode afra wunku asra ana wode agunsuom adware wode abompaye na eno no ne ebe ne se ebebo wo ho ban obi mfa yare emfa aduane mu ma woni ama wunya yare obi nsa wo na ase anwea emfa nye obibi ma enkuntia bibi biara nipa bi de be ye wusunsun no ebesa adane na akono ano so eni nti ne friend adane oil no e kire se obi kutia wo wusunsun nkuto dia bebo no adane na won so wetumi ade ho wo moden sa we hwe adane oil no ekikwan na won so wetumi de abo ho ban usikasem ho ban wadwuma ho ban wabrabo ho ban na etumi abo me pa che adane oil no eye drugstore bia ana se ya ba shop biara unimu no okoho na akobisa adane oil no ase a obenya bi ato se opebi etu aton afo eni kire Jukwaku Company Limited Kanishi First Light obenya bi ewo ho ana se Okanshi Drag Lane eye Kings Walk eba eno so obenya bi wo ho eno echi no ofra ya homa ya eda free so a e ba chaw ebetimi a kire obabi a obenya bi ewo mpatam biara wo no na etimi aboawo ofra me Prophet Odimafo tete Atenpong Prayer and Herbal Center no me na medano bomaden na wonsanka adane oil ni bi na fabo ho ban emo wo ma ho ban waduma ho ban oni o manyina ho ban na won so kwaso mo enroll